Hey, it's Tim, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. On this channel, you find truck and SUV news, reviews, and cool stories and stuff I'm working on. It's been a busy week around the house, a lot of home improvement projects. I'm going to go ahead and clean up my mess here while you watch this review of a 2020 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition. I'm going to give you the reasons why you should buy it, the reasons why you shouldn't buy it. I'll give you some driving impressions and talk to you about the interior, and we'll give you an overall recap of this vehicle. So if you're in the market for a 3-row SUV, it's got a little more off-road capability than you think, and you like some value, well, go ahead and tune in. You'll find this video very interesting.
Okay, this is the 2020 Nissan Pathfinder Rock Creek Edition. We have a V-motion kind of grille. We have a front fascia there, which is special for the Pathfinder in the Rock Edition. We have 18-inch alloy wheels. We have the Rock Creek badging on the side, blacked out mirror caps, blacked out door handles, and we have some black cladding on there as well, a la kind of Subaru kind of looking thing. And blacked out badging on the back as we finish off the exterior. Let's talk about what's underneath the hood. We have a 3.5 liter V6 engine. This is 285 horsepower, 259 foot-pounds of torque. It's mated to a CVT transmission, which we'll talk more about that in a second. What I like what they've done underneath the hood is with the height of the vehicle, everything is really accessible. And I'll show you here in the camera. All right, we have good access to windshield wiper fluid, the power steering fluid right there, Admiral radiator fluid, that's cool. We have some brake fluid back there. We have a battery right there. That's all good stuff. What's not so good is adding oil is a little bit hard to get to, and checking the oil is, well, a little bit of a pain. So I kind of, I like what they did here, but not so much there. One of the things I do like about this vehicle is going to be right in here. I'll show you. So they're pretty innovative when they came out with this vehicle in that they have the slide third row here. They have sliding seats, excuse me. That's what I meant to say. They have sliding seat third row. So this, by the latch, opens. You can get in and out there pretty easily, right? And it's flex seating too. This seat, as you can see with the runners here, will move back a little bit and kind of move forward. So you can have about the same legroom front and rear, although it's not a big vehicle, so you may be a little tight here and a little tight there when you get all the seats filled. But these are kind of kid seats anyway, so I think it's going to work out pretty well. All right, one of the things I always like to check out these vehicles is cargo space. In this case, we have 3 rows. This actually folds down as well, or I can split it. I have like a 50-50 split back here. But I do like to see the important cargo. And in my case, it's golf clubs. So we take the golf clubs, and we can kind of go like this, and they do fit all the way across, and I can turn them, and they fit this way as well. So we have a good amount of cargo space back here, for luggage, for groceries, or the key items of your life, the golf clubs. All right, one of the Timisms about this vehicle that I really like is right here. It's got a trailer receiver hitch. Now, this may seem stupid to some people, that why is Tim talking about this? Because many SUVs don't come with this. They have nothing back there. And it's not just for the 6,000 pounds of towing you need this for. No. You got bike racks, you got luggage extenders, you got a variety of things you can use to hook up with this that for long distance traveling can add more cargo space, or you carry the bikes with them, or maybe even a small camper if you want to go camping. It's more versatile with this kind of vehicle. A lot of companies are making this aftermarket add-on. It's not standard equipment, and that's a load of bull. You need this for every SUV you buy. This should be standard equipment, and thankfully, Nissan made it standard equipment. On the inside here, we have these two-tone stitching, but we have the Rock Creek Edition. Have a little badge on there, Pathfinder. Have it on the seats here as well. Really nice kind of stitching going in for the Rock Creek Edition, the stitching here. And these are really comfortable seats, and I really feel like they're really durable seats as well. All right, one of the reasons you should buy this, and one of the things that Nissan's did a good job of keeping up with the pace of the times, is a lot of vehicles when they get older, they don't update very much. This one they've added more USBs. And that's important when you have kids, you have family, you're traveling, you need additional USBs. I have 2 in front. I'll show you. I have 2 in the console. I have 2 behind. And I have rear seat AC vents and heater vents for the back row passengers, which is not always the case in every vehicle that has 4 doors. It's kind of a weird thing. So like I said, here are the front USBs. Over in here, if I do the right latch, so they have an upper and lower. Yeah, lower. I have some USBs as well. And behind the console, I have 2 more USBs plus the rear vents as well. All right, one of the things they do get hit on quite a bit and criticized is this interior is, well, it's dated. Just needs a refresh. And I know that's coming out this next model year. They're doing a new Pathfinder. So I think you'll see a new interior in this. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Okay, you can kind of see this dash set up. I have a lot of blank space here, and this is kind of recessed in there. When I turn it over, as you can see here, it's really recessed. It really doesn't look very appealing. It's just an older display. The same thing here, and I keep messing around, but there's just not a lot going on here. A lot of big buttons here. This is just not how we do vehicles anymore, and this is kind of just an older design. But I do have a CD player, so if you need a CD player, there is a bonus there. And I have heated and seats there, and I have some cup holders with some nice chrome trim on them. Alright, one of the things you should buy this vehicle for is if you want more control of your off-roading. If you don't want just the basic all-wheel drive and it engages when it wants to, Nissan's taking care of that. They actually have a four-wheel drive button that can lock in four-wheel drive. Let me show you. That button is right here. We have two-wheel drive. We have auto mode, which basically engages four-wheel drive when the tires slip. And we have a locking four-wheel drive, which is not found in many other SUVs. And I have a downhill scent control as well. So even though it's not a body-on-frame SUV, it's a unibody, I still have some control over the off-roading that I would like to do, and whether or not I want four-wheel drive or not. Okay, let's get into the price. This is a 2020 Nissan Pathfinder SV all-wheel or four-wheel drive. I just want to say all-wheel drive because most of them are all-wheel drive. I got the fuel economy is 20, 27, 22 combined. The suggested retail price is $36,160 in this package, where I get the 3.5 liter, I get the Xtronic, I get all the safety and convenience features, all that stuff going on there. Push button in this SV trim. It comes in S, SV, SL, and Platinum. Now, looking at the options, I have a Rock Creek Edition, which is about $1,000. Black roof rails, unique lower front fascia, black door handles, black front rear fascia, black model and grade badges, black four-wheel drive badge, unique badging on front doors. Basically, it's a lot of badges. A lot of badges and a lot of blacked out badges. When you put it all together, they say the savings from the Rock Creek is about $1,315. So they're looking at saving you money by getting this package, is what they're looking for. But still, when you add it all up, you're still looking at $40,000 for an SUV that's, well, a little on the older side. And looking at some of the competitors, I think you get more features for the dollar than you do in this vehicle. That's probably not a reason you should buy this if you're spending full retail. Now, and a good deal because, well, Nissan needs to sell some units, then heck yeah. I mean, I've always thought the best SUV is the one you get the best deal on. This is a vehicle you should buy if your priorities aren't so much about tech. You just want something that's comfortable to drive, like these seats are really comfortable, and you really care about how you fit in the vehicle. I have a tilt and telescope, so back and forth, steering wheel, and I have good mirrors and I have good visibility. And so if those factors are really important to you as a driver, this is something you really should consider. Alright, this is a vehicle you shouldn't buy if you really want an engaged driving experience. This isn't it. Yes, the Xtronic CVT has always got a bad name, but you know, it's not a bad transmission overall. I haven't had any problems. It just feels a little slow. It's like I have 285 horsepower and I feel like I have 110 with the way this transmission finds the right gears. And I know it's not a standard 6-speed or 8-speed transmission, but I really feel like Nissan could take their standard transmission with gears and put it in this and have a much better driving experience with the horsepower. And it's just okay. That's the problem with it. It's just okay. And in a field where it's so competitive, you really need to stand out. Okay, you shouldn't buy this SUV if you're a guy who likes a cell phone and you like to use your phone. In this case, I can Bluetooth wire it to the car, but I don't have Android Auto, I don't have Apple CarPlay, and I don't have Wi-Fi for the kiddos in the back. So if you're a technology person, this doesn't have the features for you.
So there you go. There's my thoughts on a 2020 Nissan Pathfinder. I didn't get very far cleaning up. I got a huge mess. I'm going to keep at it. While I'm cleaning up, make sure you check this video out over here. Pretty interesting stuff. Website down below. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you down the road.